Hello everybody, welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy XIII-3 Lightning Returns. And I don't remember anything from the last time. So this should be fun. It should be part 6. Got the odds. Alright.
Snow is the Lord Patron of XIII. If anyone's supposed to protect the people, it's him.
Central Avenue. So behind me.
But instead, he's hiding away in that palace, presiding over endless banquets.
This city makes even the poorest people dream of a glittering life of excess. But you can't truly enjoy this city unless you already have money, and I mean serious money.
Is that right?
Yes, and the situation is growing critical. If the city is lost to the chaos, it'll be the beginning of society's collapse. All of the people left in this world depend on the goods that are made and distributed from here in XIII.
So this city is humanity's lifeline, and the last remaining bulwark against total anarchy. It's a hell of a responsibility to be in charge of a place like this. It's not easy to carry the fate of an entire world on your back.
Yes, and don't forget, he's been doing it for hundreds of years now. It's no surprise that he might have grown tired of the burden and chosen to throw it off. I was hoping my instruments were wrong, but I'm definitely detecting a source of chaos inside the palace. It's possible that Snow's to blame for the chaos infusions.
If he's finally given in to the pressures on him and is using the power of the chaos.
Yes, you have come at the appointed time. Your destiny awaits, Savior.
And just what makes you so sure that I'm the savior?
His eye sees the truth. It cannot be denied. We are alchemists who seek the ultimate truth of all things. He has used the alchemic arts on himself. Now he possesses the eye that sees all.
So, what do you want with me?
Listen to his oracle. Your true path as the Savior is known. Now it is time you know it yourself.
Hey.
An oracle? If you've got something to tell me, I'll listen. But I choose my own path.
Listen, Savior. I say to you that which I have seen. Tomorrow, when the sun hangs highest in the sky, you shall meet us in this place. The encounter is ordained.
Hope, what do you make of these so-called fortune tellers?
They don't speak very clearly or quickly. But I think what they basically said was, they want you to come
Wrong button.
back and do it again at noon tomorrow.
It's not much of an oracle. They're just telling me what to do. Well, I'll decide tomorrow.
Hey, that's word to the in the fireworks. My words meow meow chow chow. Typical girl can be found in various crates between 5 and 3 a.m.
It seems you can get your hands on some fireworks if you know the Chocobo Girl's code.
If you want money for your components...
Okay. Interesting. Ooh, almost forgot you had to hit a
Come and get it.
trigger button or bumper. I remember how to play. Dang it.
You're down. Light's life is the greatest treasure.
Short on give?
What do you have? Yeah, they're cheap.
Do visit us again. You got monsters.
Tiny money maker.
She's okay, right?
Yeah.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is
If you don't have an ID, if you really want to see one of the shows they hold there, you don't have much choice but the tour guide. The tour guide sneaks groups of tourists in through the back route to see the show in the Augur's Quarter. Trust me, he's not that hard to find. In fact, he's about the easiest person to spot.
I think we've got it now. The gate to the Augur's Quarter is locked, and that's blocking you from the palace. If you don't have the proper ID, it'll be impossible to get through the front gate.
There are a lot of popular attractions in the Augur's Quarter. People want to see them, and it looks like there's a back route that people without IDs can use to get inside.
Hail there, my stylish lady. You're just dying to see this show, aren't you? You can try to hide it, but I know what a woman wants.
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, I don't have an ID to reach the theater.
No worries about that. I can get you a special ticket at a special price.
A ticket, huh?
Oh, you playing innocent? I'm sure you know about the sneaking in special. I help the poor visitors to our fair city, people who don't have the requisite IDs, to see our most famous sight, the show in our illustrious theater. And I'm the only option they've got.
So I buy a ticket and you get me in to see the show, and I've nothing to go on but your word.
My word is good, but I can't offer any guarantees. I mean, who knows if you'll make it back alive? That depends on Lady Luck. So put your trust in Fortuna and your money in my pocket.
Fine. But how about a few more details?
I knew you were up for it. All right, let me explain to you the brilliance of my little tour, shall I? It starts next to the monorail track. You know, the one that carries supplies from the industrial area. Up on that track, you'll find some of the best views in the city. If you know where to look, that is. I can take you up on the track from the industrial area and get you set up all nice and comfy. A perch with a view. You'll be able to see the Augur's Quarter and the theater.
Sounds easy enough. So where does Lady Luck come into it?
Well, the tour's not without danger. The chaos infusions have been hitting the industrial area real hard these days. You might have to fight more than just desperate tourists on your way to the best seats. I don't guarantee your safe arrival or return. All I guarantee is I'm the only way in. Not that it looks like you have plans of actually sitting down and watching a thing, my lady.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. None of my business to say where you might be going or who you might be going after. I'm sure the Savior plays her cards close to her chest.
Gee, was it the posters around town that tipped you off?
I could sell you out to the palace guard, you know, make a pretty profit. I guess you'll also have to depend on your luck to see that I don't just do that, Now, don't you feel like coughing up and buying a ticket to my tour? I'll even give you a special price, just for you.
That's a bit rich, even for hush money.
Then maybe you'd better get your hands on more gil.
It's very popular with tourists, but most visitors just can't get their hands on an ID, so they find another way to see it, from a pretty lofty perch.
Lofty? There's a monorail near the palace that the supply train runs on. Let me guess, the enterprising tourists sneak into the Augur's Quarter along that track, right?
That's right. It's the back route we've been looking for. Of course, the crooks who run the tours will most likely have people watching the entrance.
She has
You can find that so-called tour guide right away and get the whole scoop.
Citizens are
Hello
asked
and
to
welcome.
report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer.
A friend invited me to go play Helldivers, but I am in the middle of this. So, no dice.
Guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer.
Oh, this is Center Avenue. Okay. That was that underground looking route. Meh.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security.
Let's do this.
Ooh. What are you, my pretty, pretty, pretty? Reduce damage taken from enemy been slowly. I have a way to reprint HP. Yes.
It seems joining the tour might be the only way into the Augur's Quarter.
She has rose-colored
Oh, you must be the new recruit. I've heard good things about you. Now let's see it sell. You can sell to me, or
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the
yeah.
seeds end up being bought by the,
She's got to head for business.
Good evening. It's now 5 p.m. and the nightly festivities are about to kick off. The recreation of leisure.
The heck am I? Anubises, huh?
Time to mix it up. Savior's got a job. Okay, let's do this. What's your most valuable treasure?
going in. That is just fantastic. Whoa, baby. Excuse me. Oh.
Savior's got a job.
Oh, there's the arrow, thunder, fire, blizzard. Okay. I'm far from disappointed about that.
For the monster, that has to be Birdie's. Which means the music inside must be the song he wrote for Olga. I'm curious to hear it.
Let's just get it back to him. All right? Come on.
Sure thing. Birdie should be in the Reveler's Quarter. My guess is he's waiting somewhere around the fountain there.
I'm going to run away. Yeah. Is that Anubis? Yeah.
It's your most valuable treasure. The light of your soul is mine. Don't even try. Expected as much?
Get a small bit health back. Heavy slash, huh?
I hope I'm reborn as a fancy city girl, like all the other girls here.
Thank you! I can finally return to Olga and present her with my new song.
Where have you been all this time? Don't you realize that people were actually worried?
Olga, my love, be still my beating heart. To hear your dulcet tones again, it's a dream come true.
Oh, it was very clever of me to ask for your help. Thank you for bringing Birdie back safe and sound. We artists are cursed with sensitive souls and our hearts are easily broken.
So that's how you treat sensitive souls, huh?
If you're talking about the way I speak to Birdie, everything I say comes from love. In any case, I owe you a favor. Olga shall sing for you. It's your favorite song, or so I'm told.
How would you know my favorite song?
It's not a bad song, it has its moments, but it doesn't compare to the sublime melodies that Birdie writes.
Is he really as good as you say he is?
Absolutely. Of course, I'd never tell him that. His head is already big enough as it is. Now I have a song to sing for an audience of one. I hope you feel grateful. This is a very, very rare treat, you know. Normally I only sing for Birdie or a paying audience, and I assure you, tickets to my shows are not cheap.
Thanks, but tell me one thing. How do you know my favorite song? Who did you talk to find out?
A young girl called herself Lumina. Now, Evans, if you would.
Ooh. Proof of claim 5 side quests. Cool.
Rest inside my mind. Since the day you came, I knew you would be with me.
Ooh, that audio balancing.
What we shared was surely warm enough to know you cared for me.
This song, it's Sarah's song.
Yeah, that's right. It's always been her favorite.
I wonder if she can hear it, wherever she is.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and
Alright. Sorry, I was telling my
citizens are asked to report
friend that I
description to the nearest security officer.
am recording. I need to figure out how to... Oh, we have some... Second.
Come and get
Am I smoking something? Everyone saw that.
You want to be saved. Evil thief.
Ooh. Oh no, that's curse. Darn. Area sweep though. Better than Blitz. Unlikely. May launch them instant stagger timer. Ew. Oh, it's so cheap. It's so cheap. We'll have to try it out.
Can you hear my song? I'm playing it for you.
Can you play that again for me?
Oh, hey. Your name isn't Lightning, is it?
And just how did you know that?
Oh, well, the girl in black told me. She said that if I played this song, a lady called Lightning would show up.
Lumina.
That's it, Lumina. She's the one who showed me how to play the song. So, do you know it?
Sure, I've heard it before. So why don't you play me the rest of it now? What's so funny?
That's exactly what Lumina said you'd say. She said that if I played the first bit, you'd come over to talk to me, and then you'd be sure to ask me to play the rest.
I'm guessing now I have to do something to hear the rest, right?
Yep. Lumina said if you want to hear the whole song, you're gonna have to find the musical treasure spheres. I've got a key that's supposed to open them all.
Okay. Oh, I have money.
I'll play Lumina's little game, but not for my own benefit. Maybe if Snow hears that song down here in the streets, it'll give him some smidgen of hope.
Huh? Wait a sec. Are you saying this song has something to do with the patron? What?
I can't say, but I'll tell you what. You play me the whole song, and maybe I'll tell you.
Alright, it's a deal. But you still have to do what I asked for first. Here's the key to the boxes. You have to find all of them. When you're done, come back and talk to me.
Okay.
Impressive.
Excuse me, coming through.
Someone picked my pocket!
Loser sweepers!
Palace guards are conducting
All
a
right,
search for the intruder
give it
calling
back.
herself the
Huh?
Savior. She
Give
has
what back?
rose-colored hair.
What are you
and is
talking about,
carrying an
lady?
enormous
I can
weapon.
get rough, if that's
Citizens
how
are
you
asked
want to play
report
it.
persons matching this description to the
Do
nearest
you always go
security
around
officer.
bullying kids? Go on, take your stupid stuff. I don't want it.
Yeah, no. As God is my witness, I'm gonna have to mute my friend.
Hey, that's not her, is it?
Oh. I don't.
Choco Chocobo! It's time to tell!
I don't have a choice, do I? Meow, meow, choco chow.
That was adorable! Here, this is for you!
I hate everything about that.
You managed to get the fireworks light. It was quite the achievement.
What? Is something amusing you?
Palace guards are conducting a search for
Somehow
the
I
intruder
knew
calling
you'd be
herself
coming
the
back.
Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon.
If you
Citizens
want to
are
betray
asked
me to the
report
authorities,
persons
go
matching
ahead.
this
But
description
watch
to
your
the
back
nearest
if you do.
security officer.
Oh, look out for the big bad savior. A ticket for one. Time's on the ticket. Be in the industrial area by then or you'll miss your chance for the show. One of my helpers will be in front of the gate to the industrial area. Give them that ticket and they'll take real good care of you. You know the area, right? Past Central Avenue and then across the sand in the lower city. We leave on the dot, so don't you dawdle or you'll have to wait for the next tour. Thank you for your business, my good lady.
Six, so I'm already past. Okay, so
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon.
wait, no, that's not right.
Citizens are asked
12.
to report persons matching this description to
No,
the
that's right.
nearest security officer.
I better hurry home and get dolled up to go out.
Oh no, shoot. I could have made it. Darn it.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has...
So what was the... Yeah, I need the number for that one. We need that for the Emporium. What was in the wire line? When was the wire lines?
Come in and transform.
Yeah.
We've got the finest start.
What do we got? We got Heavy Guard. Good stuff, okay.
Come back soon.
See something?
Yep, some. None of them have any auto abilities.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Okay, that's kind of fun.
You can't read me. What's your most valuable treasure?
Oh, okay, so it's not as strong as Blitz, but knocking him in the ear is pretty handy.
Yeah? I'm one of the guides. What is it? You don't know what...
Okay.
I just got fireworks from a chocobo girl.
The intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying
The Champion's
an
Quarter,
enormous weapon.
where blood
Citizens are
flows
asked
and
to
the
report
crowds roar.
persons matching this description
Here, man
to
and
the
monster
nearest
bet their
security
lives to entertain
officer.
them.
This is not the hour for challengers.
A pit of violence and aggression. And lately, it's only been getting worse. Seems there have been more and more deaths.
Are you enjoying your chocobo? It's time to tell. What are the magic words?
Meow meow choco chow.
That was adorable. Here, this is for you.
Oh, that's the devil.
I'm getting the feeling you're not as amused as I am by this whole thing.
Yay, I got fireworks.
That was by far the most embarrassing thing.
If that's the most embarrassing thing you've done in your life, you lady, you've got up pretty light. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm already past the time on that, so... Where is... There's the rail station. Okay.
I've ever done in my life.
Weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer.
My girlfriend called and canceled our date.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report
Why,
persons matching
don't
this
tell me your
description to
pocket
the
was
nearest
picked despite my
security
warnings.
officer.
Yeah, just like a damn tourist. It was a kid, and he knew what he was doing.
The young boy, was it? Huh. Then he's still up to his old tricks. I know the lad, and his is a sorry tale. I'm not likely to hear a sadder one in all of Yusnan. If I compensated you, would you be so good as to forget this happened?
You're sure it was this kid?
Yes, it could be none other than the orphan boy Pickett.
Then maybe he should be punished. He needs to learn that stealing is wrong.
You see, the poor boy has lost both of his parents. Have you no sympathy at all?
I've got plenty. He's not the first person in this world to lose someone they love.
Have you lost family too?
Maybe.
You have, haven't you? I can tell. Then you can help the boy. Someone like you will be able to reach out to him. I need you to give him this letter. It's from his father, who gave it to me for safekeeping. It's the only thing he left his son.
Okay. Turn this. Try to get these stats.
I'll do it. But I don't see why you can't give it to him yourself. How did you know his father anyway?
We were both hunters who tracked ferocious monsters. But then Pickett's father was killed, and his death was my fault. And so, he refuses to accept the letter from my hands. Please, won't you give Pickett the letter from his father? It may help him end his criminal ways and get his life back on track.
The best places to eat open at night.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying a weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer.
So we are looking for Pickett.
Isn't it time yet?
Makes me want to fall in love.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Good evening. Are asked to report 7 p.m. and tonight's festivities are in full swing. The Recreation and Leisure Committee encourages visitors
I'm not
to
gonna
visit
make you give
all the
back what you
attractions
stole.
our
It
city
belongs
has
to you
offer.
anyway.
Thrills,
Did you notice?
Thrills, light,
Huh?
and magic. Our
What is
city
it?
has it all.
A
We
letter?
order you to
And it's
enjoy
addressed to
yourself.
me? Oh yeah? Huh. It's from my old man. What am I supposed to do with this?
Why are you asking me? It's yours now. Throw it away for all I care.
Damn right I'll throw it away. And I don't need your permission either.
Listen, I'm not gonna pretend I understand. It must be hard for you. Losing your parents, then being trapped in a child's body for centuries and centuries all alone.
That's right. You can't understand. No one can.
Let me tell you something. I lost my parents, but it wasn't the same. I still had my sister. I wasn't left all on my own. I was luckier than you.
So, your parents are dead too?
Yeah, it happened a long time ago, but I remember being really angry. People pitied me, treated me like a helpless child. I couldn't stand it. So, I pushed people away and built walls around me. But I still had my sister. She understood me.
It's not fair. I didn't have anyone. I was left all alone.
I know. If it were me, I couldn't have done what you did. You're a lot stronger than I am. You've done an amazing thing, going through that and surviving all these years. You should be proud of yourself.
I should? I've never felt proud about anything. But when you put it like that, maybe I should be proud.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching.
Gotta stop him.
Right, if this is what you want. Your most valuable treasure.
The med guard.
To the nearest security.
Ooh, did I go the right way?
Palace guards are conducting search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons.
I gave the letter to Pickett, although I guess it's more accurate to say he stole it off me.
He did? But you know what? It might be the last thing he steals. I saw him just a little while ago, and something was different about him. He seemed proud, holding his head high. Why, he reminded me of his father. I think his criminal days might be over. You did the right thing, helping that child.
Maybe you shouldn't call him that. Child, I mean. He seems more mature than other kids. If you treated him more like the young man that he's become, he might listen to you.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Of course. The next time I see little Pickett, I shall address him not as a child of my dear friend, but as a man in his own right. Thank you so much for all your help.
There we go. We want those stats.
Damn it all. Spend every waking minute making.
Don't you want Choco Chocobo? It's time to tell. What are the magic words?
Meow meow choco chow.
Adorable. Here, this is for you.
Oh, that's fantastic. Just no.
You managed to get the fireworks light. It was quite the achievement.
What? Is something amusing you?
She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security.
Come enjoy the healthy fruits of...
Welcome! A customer! This is so exciting! What can I get you?
Well, what do you serve?
Anything you want. How about the chef's special made from top quality recycled materials? Deep fried niblet hair bowls.
Are you sure that's actually edible?
Oh yes, it definitely won't kill you, I can guarantee it. And since you're my first customer in days, no charge.
Nothing ventured.
That's the spirit. Take the plunge, I say.
I'd die.
Well, does it make your taste buds sing? Are you transported to culinary heaven?
This is...
Too tart? Too much salt, perhaps? I can brush it off if you like.
No, it's actually really good.
God, that is a relief. I mean, of course it's good. I knew you'd love it. I've been working on the recipe for weeks. Unfortunately, it's not very nutritious. People are more health conscious these days, which is ironic considering the times.
Nutritious or not, you'd think that more people would come back for this.
I think it must be me. I just don't have a head for business. No matter how hard I work, I just can't seem to attract more customers. I've been living on the brink of financial ruin for years now. My son got sick of it, so he left.
You've got the chops to be a good cook, though. Why don't you try to find yourself a partner? You know, someone you trust who has a better head for business.
Now that you mention it, I hear there's a famous food expert here in Yusnan. Apparently he specializes in turning around lost causes like mine. I'll bet... No, I know he can help me. But how do I find him? All I know is his name.
And what is it?
Gordon Gourmet.
I hate that.
Despite his fame, he's hard to track down. If you do happen to run into him, could you tell him about CDs?
I hate that so much. Just, no.
Gordon Gourmet. I'll remember it.
You are far too kind. Thank you so much. I hope you find him soon.
Just all the worse.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description.
This is the Glutton's Quarter, a paradise for gourmands that serve up dishes from every culture. If the world's ending anyway, I suppose you might as well enjoy your last meal.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer. Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description.
Okay, I need quills. Oh, almost got all the horns. Manubuses, okay.
To the nearest security officer.
What do you mean you can't buy
Light's life is the greatest treasure.
Got another area, sweet. I think Bliss just works better. I guess I need more strength for the everything else. Ugh. Yeah,
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling station should board this train.
Are you taking...
Citizens are asked to
now we need to get the final. Pop my fingers. We need to get the final number from the words. Or the I don't know, I don't remember what they're called now.
Light, you should be able to find the code used by the children of Etro somewhere in Luxarian.
Yeah. Midnight.
The heretics are scattered throughout the city, so there must be some way for the leadership to disseminate the code.
Miss Mighty Savior!
Good eye. Oh, still need some more liquid gas. Still need tons of that, and then the gyro.
Have you been to the dazzling city of Yusnan yet? Their fireworks are for everyone.
She's got to head for business.
I want something to commemorate my trip.
Light, you just have to find one more number to
I
complete the
will
code.
beat you within an inch of your life, bud.
Get into the site of their ceremony. You're close.
This will be your last battle.
If you want to keep giving me sync material, I'll take it.
Things have taken a
Businesses are doing
Is the chaos going to
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd have.
Come in.
Blessed be for...
Okay. Okay. Ah, I see. Hmm. Doesn't look like. Okay.
Thank you for your interest.
It used to be such a prosperous city.
Everyone who comes here seems to be a mess.
She's got her act together.
I've been told never to step foot inside the warren.
But I wanna.
Should I move to the residence?
This has been a fruitful journey.
Tourist spot? Nah, not here.
Hairball. Well, I am out of time, regardless of how I want to look at this. So, if you like the channel, please subscribe. I do appreciate it. If you're liking the video, give it a like. Comment section, hits or tips or tricks. I do appreciate it. On that note, I will talk to you all later. Peace.